USD student was found dead overnight after being hit by a San Diego police patrol car. I have more on the investigation.
Day 18 of the Larry Millette murder trial, and we're hearing from an analyst with the DA's office about what was revealed from Maya Millette's social media accounts.
And Del Mar on a dime. We're working for you to get you into the fair, onto the rides, and have a bite to eat, all on a budget.
NASCAR is coming to San Diego. The kickoff event happening tonight on the USS Midway.
We're 2 days away from the United States' next big match in FIFA's World Cup. I'm with the team up in Irvine, California. I'll set the table for you.
We begin tonight with questions surrounding a crash involving a San Diego police cruiser, as a USD student was found dead after a police car hit him early this morning. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Marcella Lee.
And I'm Steve Price, in tonight for Carla Chiquetto. This crash happened right across the street from campus. News 8's Alex Cheney joins us now live with the latest on the SDPD investigation into what happened. He also has reaction from a USD student. Alex.
Yeah, Steve, this is a tragedy that has really stunned the USD community. I spoke to a student who lives right here near the road where that tragic crash happened. And even the last few minutes we've been here, I've seen lots of students just crossing the road here. He says it's very dangerous, especially at night.
I'm shocked. I cross Linda Vista every day to go to work, go to school.
Cole Shepard is a rising senior at USD and lives just steps from where the deadly crash happened. He says he and his roommates cross Linda Vista Road daily to get to campus and often feel unsafe on the dark, high-traffic road.
We have 6 people who live here. Like, all 6 of us cross to school every day. Some of us study at night and cross during the dark, so we see cars coming 60 miles per hour.
San Diego police say just after 1:30 this morning, an officer driving a marked patrol vehicle on Linda Vista Road felt an impact. The officer turned around and found a 20-year-old man lying in the roadway. Paramedics rushed the man to the hospital, where he later died. The University of San Diego confirmed to News 8 that the victim was a USD student. The university says it is not releasing his name out of respect for his family. The news spread quickly across campus, leaving many students stunned as they try to figure out who it was.
I heard he was around 20 years old. I'm 20. I know a lot of people in this area. Haven't heard the name, so I'm just kind of worried.
Cole would like to see more streetlights on Linda Vista to increase visibility, a lower speed limit, and a way to safely cross the street.
I was just telling my roommates today, a crosswalk right here would be perfect, because there's so many people that jaywalk every day. It's the normal thing.
Now, I contacted SDPD today for more information and maybe even to find out why that man was lying in the roadway in the first place. They said all of that is still under investigation. Reporting live, I'm Alex Cheney. Back over to you.
Such a tragic scene out there, Alex. Thank you. New tonight, we are learning a San Diego man is facing federal terrorism charges. He's accused of posing as a charity fundraiser to secretly funnel money to Hamas. The DOJ says Reda Sabasi raised $600,000 online after the October 7th attacks, then sent some of that money to the terror group and pocketed some for himself. The 38-year-old now faces 5 federal charges, including material support of terrorism. He could spend decades in prison if convicted. The parents of a 3-month-old girl who starved to death almost 5 years ago were each sentenced to 15 years to life in state prison.
Brandon Copeland and Elizabeth Uckman were convicted by separate juries of second-degree murder in connection with the death of their daughter, Delilah. Defense attorneys argued the parents came from troubled backgrounds and were mentally ill-equipped to raise a child. Prosecutors say the infant died due to neglect, noting she weighed just 3.5 pounds when she died, less than half her birth weight. It's day 18 of the Larry Millette murder trial.
Today, the director of the California Poison Control System testified about codeine, which is a highly poisonous compound that was found in a vial inside the Millette home. News 8's Kelly Hessedal has the very latest from the South Bay Courthouse.
Yeah, and his testimony was really interesting. Now, Dr. Frank Cantrella is also a professor at UC San Diego and UC San Francisco, and today he walked the jury through what happens to somebody's body if they ingest codeine. He talked about how it causes this rapid fire on your nervous system, your muscles. You see this overstimulation of all the nerves, and it can lead to convulsions, nausea, sweating, difficulty walking, and eventually the person can't breathe and dies from asphyxiation. lack of oxygen to the brain is what kills them. He testified codeine is such a highly poisonous toxin, a super toxin is what he called it, that symptoms can begin within about 15 to 20 minutes, and it can lead to death within 3 hours. He said it takes a very small amount, less than 5 milligrams can be deadly. The prosecution then asked, so hypothetically speaking, someone about 5'2", 110 pounds, how much would it take? And he estimated it could take about 8 drops worth from an eyedropper to kill someone. Now, Dr. Cantrell also testified you can't legally buy codeine in the United States. You can't buy it on Amazon. That if you were to have it, really the only way would be having the poison hemlock plant itself and then extracting the codeine from it by boiling it in alcohol or water. During cross-examination, the defense asked him, have you ever read about any studies of someone without a lab extracting codeine themselves? And he said no. Now, the defense also pointed out to the jury that hairy fleabane, the common weed, which is the other substance that the FBI lab found inside the vial, also grows in really moist soil near creeks, just like poison hemlock does, insinuating that that's how the codeine got into the vial, that it just somehow was just transferred in there accidentally along with the hairy fleabane. Now, there was this moment where the prosecution asked the doctor, is it painful to die from ingesting codeine? And you could feel kind of the energy shift in the room and people kind of in the gallery react to that question. And the doctor said, yes, you know, the muscles tightening up, the convulsions, that yes, it could be very painful. Kelly Hessedall, News 8.
Thank you, Kelly. No cameras are allowed in the courtroom during the trial, but we have reporters in the courtroom every day so you can stay up to date with the latest online and on the go with our free CBS 8 streaming app. A smoke advisory is in effect right now in parts of San Diego County due to the Mateo fire burning on Camp Pendleton. A moderate level of smoke exposure in areas that include San Marcos, El Cajon, Alpine, and Poway has health and fire officials on notice. Smoke from fires can travel more than 100 miles, and winds in those foothill areas could make things even worse. San Diego fire and health officials recommend that you stay indoors with your HVAC on recirculate to keep that outside air from coming inside, and keeping your inside air filtered if you can and if you live in those impacted areas. SDG&E customers could be in store for another rate hike starting in 2028.
This week, the utility filed a formal request to raise rates by 8.6%. News 8's Chris Groh reports from the Right Now studio to explain what will happen if this is approved.
Here in the Right Now studio, one of the stories that we've been tracking today, SDG&E is requesting a rate increase. In fact, about an 8.6% rate increase that would impact both your electric and gas bill by 2028. Now, they're submitting this to the California Public Utilities Commission. They're the ones who would obviously approve this, but crunching the numbers here, if this does indeed go through, it would raise the average monthly electric bill by about $14 and the average gas bill in any given month by about $8 and $22 extra a month. It may not seem like much to some, but for a lot of people, that is the difference in their monthly budgets. And so this could be hitting some people hard. Now, of course, SDG&E is saying that they are doing this because they need to efficiently continue to deliver a reliable service. We know that this is going to be likely going to paying for some infrastructure and so forth. We'll have to see if the commission will approve it. Chris Groh here in the Right Now studio.
And you can stream more videos just like that one on our CBS 8 app. Download it on your phone or TV and watch for free.
Excitement is revving up ahead of this weekend's historic NASCAR racing series at Naval Base Coronado. Take a look at this video sent to us by a News 8 viewer on Coronado showing semi-trucks there carrying stock cars as they made their way to the base today. While the big day is still a few days away, fun surrounding the event, it's already here.
Ford, along with NASCAR, Blue Star Families, and the Zach Brown Band, hosting a special event right now aboard the USS Midway to celebrate military families. And that's where News 8's Steffi Roche joins us live. Steffi, what's the party like right now?
Yeah, Steve and Marcella, things are just kind of getting started out here now. Families are just showing up. I'm told that over 2,000 military and veteran families are going to be on board. Oh, that was a balloon popping off. Oh, my goodness. They're going to be on board the USS Midway this evening, and things are going to be starting soon. But like you mentioned, NASCAR, Blue Star Families, and Ford, they are hosting this event. And I'm actually joined now by the Executive Director of Customization customizations at Ford, Matt Simpson. Hi, Matt. How are you tonight?
I'm great. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us. And talk to me a little bit about this truck, this very patriotic-looking truck here behind us.
Yes, we are thrilled to announce the Super Duty Proud to Honor package for 2027. We really envision this truck as a tribute to America's spirit of pride and service and really giving back to the military. Obviously, the centerpiece is this beautiful red, white, and blue, bold graphic. Great dark wheels on it. It's available across F250 through 450. We're really excited about it. The coolest thing about it, though, is it's not just about the product, it's about the service. So actually a portion of all of the sales of this package are going to go to support Blue Star families.
That's incredible. Just talk to me, elaborate a bit more about the importance of, the importance of honoring and supporting our military and veteran families.
I mean, this is part of Ford's history. As long as Ford's been around, Ford's always been about serving our military, their veteran community, all of our families. And so when we started to kick off this campaign for Proud to Honor, it came down to what's the boldest truck to be a great symbol for this, and obviously that was our Super Duty. And then when we had a chance to really combine the service aspect with it, it just all came together really naturally.
Awesome. And what are you looking forward to this weekend with the race and tonight's event?
I mean, just the engagement of the community. When we can bring, this is something that Ford loves to be a part of. Every time we can get our military community and just our Ford fans together. Should be a great time on the base. It's going to be a really unique experience with the NASCAR racing. So we're just happy to be part of it and supporting our causes.
All right, Matt Simpson, thank you so much for your time. Thanks for joining us. Have a great night. All right, and the events are about to kick off in a little bit. I'm told that the Zach Brown Band, they are supposed to begin performing around 7:30ish, so we'll be here for that as well. We will have more at 7. But yeah, we're already seeing some celebrities out here. I saw Frankie Muniz from Malcolm in the Middle, if you guys have seen that show. So it's a lot of excitement out here, but we will be out here all night bringing you the latest. But for now, I'm going to send it back to you guys at the desk.
Man, Stuffy with a tough assignment.
I was
tonight.
just
have
gonna
to sit there and watch
say,
the Zach Brown Band.
Poor girl has to stay and suffer through all those amazing songs.
I have total FOMO too over not having tickets to Sunday. That race is going to be so amazing.
I know. But how exciting that it's here and what gorgeous weather.
Yes, and speaking of amazing, Chula Vista is expecting huge crowds ahead of a highly anticipated World Cup match.
How city leaders are preparing and what they want you to know, that's still ahead. Plus, why state employees are still pushing back less than 2 weeks before that return to office mandate takes effect.
And with the San Diego County Fair in full swing, we are working for your wallet, sharing how you can enjoy all of the excitement without breaking the budget.
Lots of sunshine was in the forecast for today. We had less those cumulus clouds that are building up out there over the mountains, and also a little bit of a slip in temperatures from about 24 hours ago. Our daytime highs are going to be trending downward over the next few days. So we'll get to those details on why coming up.